Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about something that I'm hoping is really going to help you out. Really going to help people who are suffering with this, who are dealing with this, something that nobody wants to talk about, something that you have thrown tons of money in to try and solve. I am going to talk about my battle with eczema. That looks crazy. Oh my God. What happened to her? Did you get burned? No, I did not get burned. I have severe eczema. I have always had it. It's never going to go away. I've had it my entire life. Now, let me explain to you what I mean by it's never going to go away. There are people who have eczema. There is some trigger for it. I don't care what your doctor has told you. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just telling you my experience. So I'm just going to speak my mind. No matter what cream, jam, or jelly your doctor prescribes you, there is a trigger for your eczema. Ooh, excuse me. I'm triggered. There is a trigger for your eczema. Now, it's either going to be something in your diet, it's going to be something in your environment, or it's going to be stress. My trigger for my eczema, I have found over the course of, I want to say, 38 years, right? Because I've had it since I was a small child, is stress definitely is a huge trigger for my eczema. So that's your number one, stress. Get the stress out of your life. Find ways to de-stress. Get your lavender oil, get your massages, get your quiet moments, get your herbal teas. Find ways to distress, cut the stress out of your life as much as possible. Now, as a New Yorker who's always on 10, as a mom, as a wife, I am always worried about everything. I am a type of person who just naturally is going to have a high stress level. So I found out that no matter how clean my diet is, I could be fasting. If I go into a phase where I start stressing out, my hands are going to be nuts. They're going to break out. So that's one thing that I found out about my eczema. There's different types of eczemas that you can definitely read about. There's peeling eczema. There's something called weeping eczema. There's the kind that where your skin will literally peel off. There's a lot of different types. So it depends on what type you have. Depends on your genetics and all that stuff, but there's definitely a trigger for it. And there's no amount of cream that is going to heal it. There's no pill that's going to heal it. You have to find out what that trigger is and go after that trigger. So the number 2 trigger for me has been diet. I'm just going to put everything under diet. So I cannot consume dairy. I cannot consume sugar, and I cannot consume caffeine. Now, do I still eat these things? What my hands say? My hands say yes. I am still eating these things, so I can't complain about my hands being ugly or itching, right? But I've noticed it. The important thing, knowledge is key. Knowing is half the battle. So I know that this is a trigger. If I don't have a perfect diet where I'm not eating sugar, I'm not drinking coffee, and I'm not having dairy milk, right? Be specific, dairy milk, that I'm going to have a flare up. Okay. And this is probably the same for you too. Now, the important thing about coffee is eczema has a relation to not only inflammation, but also mold. Coffee is moldy. Peanuts are moldy. I know this might sound strange to a lot of people, but you can research this. Starbucks is especially moldy because they store their beans for a really long time in a warehouse. There's a whole lot of tea with that. But also with coffee, people don't realize that coffee, how can I say it, sucks or usurps the nutrients from your body. So if, let's say, for example, this week I didn't have a really good diet, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of minerals. I didn't take my supplements. Then I go ham at Starbucks with my girlfriend this weekend. I'm going to be itching because I don't even have the immune system or the vitamins built up in my body to accommodate the amount of caffeine that's going in and just draining my body of all of these nutrients. It is a diuretic. You know what I mean? Like, it's something where you really have to look and research what is going into your body. The same thing with sugar. Sugar is not necessarily a bad thing consumed in small doses. We all love sugar, cake, candy, and stuff like that. I'm actually going to do a birthday mukbang. You want to subscribe and hit the bell for that. But you know, it's another thing that just draws the nutrients out of your body. And you got to really pay attention to these things. Now, again, I'm not a medical professional. I am telling you what my experience has been. I am telling you things the way I understand it. So, there's that. And then there's the dairy milk. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know how dairy milk really wreaks havoc on my system. I just know that it does. I've tried raw milk, but I haven't tried it long enough to, you know, be able to see like a difference. But you know, so there's that. In addition to that, I would just say, you know, you got to pay attention to, every aspect of your lifestyle. What are you sleeping on? Maybe you're allergic to wool. Maybe you're allergic to, this polyester stuff that they got in the stores now. Maybe you need to move towards silks. Maybe you need to move away from, buying stuff off of the internet and not washing it before you put it on. So look at your lifestyle. You know, that's the real takeaway in this video. Look at your lifestyle, see what is causing these flare-ups, see what is causing your eczema. Now, I know how people are. Everybody is looking for some jams and jellies to use to put on their skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few things that I have used over the years that work for me in the description box. I have what will be called weeping eczema. This is actually, believe it or not, a hugely better form of eczema that I've had. When it gets really bad, or in the past it's gotten really bad, the skin is just disgusting, dude. Like it's terrible. It's really, excuse me, it's just really terrible. The skin is peeling off. You can see like the white meat is just gross. And so this is how I've learned to control it to a certain extent. But again, even with a perfect diet, the stress of my kids screaming, running around, jumping off the sofa, doing backflips out the window, like that is something that it's never going to go away as a mom. So I have to learn to manage my stress, go to spa days, go to the nail salon today, and just really relax and luxuriate and learn to get that stress off of me. So I've had eczema my entire life. I've gotten it down to, you know, I've gotten it down to a manageable level. You can see I don't have any eczema on the other parts of my body, my face, or anything like that. I did have mold poisoning. I did have mold sickness in Japan. If you want to see that video, definitely subscribe, because I'm going to shoot a video telling all about, girl, ooh, how I got sick in Japan. I was real sick. And a lot of other expats have gotten really sick in Japan too. So I need to spill the tea on that. You know, I'm telling you everything that really happened out there. I don't sugarcoat things on my channel. So that is my battle with eczema, and I am winning. Again, check the description box for the little jams and jellies that you guys might be looking for to rub on your skin. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.